Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's your host KJ, getting ready for another video of Persona 5 Royal. In our last video, we was volunteering and helping out the school committee at Shujin Academy to get to tally up the votes in order to see which celebrity guests would show up for our school festival. And we found out it was Akechi, and we're gonna have to figure out whether we should bring him or not, because he's a very dangerous person to be around with right now, with the fact that he's on the hunt for the Phantom Thieves.
Makoto, has Nijima-san told you anything about the investigation?
Well, Sis actually stopped mentioning anything about work in front of me.
Oh, this is getting serious then.
It's possible I made some sort of mistake. Regardless, I thought over the matter of who we're going to invite for our school festival.
I just realized they all in new clothes, and of course Makoto looking beautiful, even in her winter outfit.
I'm considering asking Akechi-kun.
Wow.
For real?
I'm with him, man. For real?
Weren't you talking about how you didn't want to draw danger to us or whatever?
I understand this is dangerous, but without a powerful source of intel, we won't be able to win against the police network. And I can no longer rely on my sister for information. Wait, is this because of Akechi-kun's police connections?
I mean, yeah, that would be making sense, but still, this is
You're going
dangerous.
to use him as your powerful source of intel?
He was already suspicious of us to begin with, and now you want to bring him, you want to personally invite him towards us?
Bold move. I'm surprised to hear that suggestion coming from you, Makoto. Did you see his press conference yesterday? One of his comments defending the Phantom Thieves stood out to me. There is more to this. I think he said that knowing for certain that the Phantom Thieves would be watching.
I think he did. He might have, but there's also the question of whether or not it's true or not.
Still, there will be so many other students at the school festival. What are the odds of success?
It's a gamble.
A heavy one. And a heavy one he doesn't find out who we are.
And the odds are less than favorable. But we can no longer afford to hesitate. What are your thoughts? Should we invite Akechi-kun?
I say we should. This should be fine. I mean, like, Akechi knows that there's probably something more to this Okumura situation than meets the eye. He probably knows we didn't do it. So even if he finds out we're the Phantom Thieves, I doubt he'll be the one to turn us in. So it should be alright. He knows there's more to this.
Okay then. Is everyone else okay with that?
They're really not. But they'll go with it.
Whatever he says has got to be more reliable than what I've been able to come up with.
What have you been coming up with, Anne? I haven't heard anything from you.
It would be reassuring to gain him as an ally, rather than simply a source of information.
Yeah, I would say that.
Hold on, how are we even gonna get in touch with him? It's not like we got his contact info.
And didn't he say he was also going to be limiting his media source, limiting his time on television and stuff like that? I've got his number.
For real?
Yeah, we hang out and play pool sometimes. And darts.
Could you send that my way, please? I'll contact him right away.
Gotta say, I'm really not big on this Akechi deal.
Yeah, we know, man.
Now's no time to be petty.
Just think of him as a source of intel, nothing more. I have a response already. He says, let me think about it.
Wait a sec. Didn't he say he wasn't gonna do any more stuff for the media?
That's what I just said earlier, bruh. I'm a psychic right now or some shit like that. But, dude, if he's saying that to us, what's his reason? Why does he have to think about it? This is a school festival. This is no major thing at all for him. He doesn't even have to bother showing up. This should have been an automatic no, so why would he show up for us?
That's likely why he's so hesitant.
What are we gonna do if he turns us down?
Why didn't he turn us down right then and there? He said he wasn't going to make any more appearances in the media. Then he comes to a school festival. A school festival that has a festival that every school has, like, at all the time, or some shit like that.
I'll keep trying.
Should have been automatic no. Why do you say
Maybe
yes?
frustrating, but he's all we have at the moment. We need him to do it no matter what. We're counting on you, Makoto.
Putting a lot of trust in my queen, but hey, it's better than what we got. Who would have thought we'd end up relying on Akechi? Yeah, that's a lot. She's got a speech today. That's very interesting.
Nice.
I should write something.
Let's go right away.
Please consider what I have to say.
As the birth rates continue to decline, we adults must redefine our missions. We must create a country that can give birth to life. And we must create a country that can nurture that life. The power of the country lies with the power of its people.
Good evening.
Oh, Kuruza-kun, there's something I want to talk to you about. You won't be able to help me once the election begins, but we still have some time before that. I feel that there is wrong, so I plan on addressing that during my final speech. I like to listen. I like for you to listen, so you can give me honest opinion. I'm gonna bond with him. Let's do it. Let's do it.
I feel indebted.
Really? That would be helpful. Well then, let's get to it.
Everyone.
The conviction of a government is often tested during times of turmoil. However, the current administration refuses to discuss their plans for the future. Can we really accept such an utter lack of transparency? I've been hearing this type of criticism about the government a lot lately. That's because Diamond Bushido has been gaining popularity by saying the same thing. So he's just echoing another politician's criticism of the government? Apparently. Whatever. So first you stole a party's funds and now you're stealing ideas, No-good-Tora? Stop talking all big, you ex-convict. Damn, bruh. Seems you got a lot of time to spare. Seems I've drawn the ire of the audience once again. So he's claiming those who've made mistakes in the past shouldn't get a second chance? What can I say to that? Just shut up and listen. What was that? You got something to say to me, kid? Yeah, I just did. What's up with this kid? Hey, man, you gotta see... You gotta understand, people gotta get a second chance. If he learned from his mistake, it means that he knows that he did the wrong thing. If he continued... Look, here's where the situation comes in. People who make a mistake are often get criticized and ridiculed by the media, by people, because they made it. But one of the benefits about making a mistake, especially if the mistake was not as dangerous or lethal as it would be, they learn from it and realize, yeah, this was a fucked up thing I did. Now that I know what the situation was, I won't do it anymore, and make sure other people won't try to do the same thing I did. People criticize and ridicule them for making these mistakes, but people gotta remember, when you get a hold of certain power, certain leverages, you feel like you're untouchable, or feel like you can get away with certain rules. And let's be honest, we see that a lot of times with a lot of people. Be it politicians, celebrities, athletes, movie stars, whatever the case may be. When they get a certain amount of power, they feel like they are exempt from certain rules or obligations that they have to do. Until it bites them in the ass and when they realize that they did something wrong. That's when you learn your mistake. That's when you realize you're not as good as you think you are. You're not better than you're not higher above human rights or law or rules or moral code. He learned from that and he's trying to get better at it. He has a point. Why, you little punk. Yes, I am No-good-Tora. I've made mistakes. Yes, I am unpopular and powerless. But that has nothing to do with my arguments. These are things I learned from all my hardships. That's another thing too. If two people come with the same idea or the same ideology, it's not a case of one ripping off another. It's the case of both of them just having the same thought process and mindset.
Yes.
You can ridicule me all you want, but I will continue to oppose what is wrong with this world. Hey, did pretty good there, man. Today's speech ended up being quite filled with a lot of passion. Quite unexpectedly, I might add. The highlight, though, was your yelling. Hey, I just spoke the truth, man. I couldn't help myself. I envy you. Conveying your thoughts with such conviction, I wish I had done that in the past. Okay, that is all for today. You two are amazing. I've been wrong this whole time. Even though someone has failed in the past, it doesn't mean a person can't try again. That's all I wanted to say. Hey, look, we even got someone to be on your side. It's amazing too. Please wait.
Thank you.
Thank you. This is all I wanted to say. You're a strange one, just like that kid. I learned something from your dauntless spirit today. I had a bad habit of getting flustered whenever someone calls me No-good-Tora. But you see me as someone of value, so I refuse to cower to criticism in front of you. Hey, look like I'm rubbing off on you, Yoshida. I'm rubbing off on you, huh? Today you taught me that I have more confidence in my arguments. I feel like my bond of Yoshida is growing deeper. Rank 4, the sun. Alright. My way of thinking changes when I'm with you. Perhaps it's the influence of your youthful spirit. Ah, my apologies. Seems we're out of time. Yep, and it seems like this might be the end of the video. I don't know. My charm's increased. My charm's at max anyway, so I don't see what this is all about. I gotta get my guts up. Get my guts to 4.
I shall ask you again another time.
Good work today. I'll see you again soon. Hello. Thanks for all your hard work today. Thanks to you, I've remembered something very important. Now that I think about it, ever since the scandal, I felt alone and helpless, like the whole world was against me. Perhaps I got too used to the constant judging and critique, but I realized I'd overlooked something crucial. I'd forgotten the people who support me, and how encouraging it feels simply to be in their presence. People, perhaps it seems too obvious, or too trite, but I hope you remember to cherish that too. I will, man. I will. Glad to hear it. I will engrave it in my heart. I can't let myself forget it again. You do you, man. You do you. I'll see you soon, Yoshida. Still on the decline.
Good morning.
Hey, what's up, Kasumi? Good morning. Senpai,
well-
have you been sleeping well? You look kind of tired. It might not be my place to ask, but are you okay? I mean... What do you mean by that?
No.
Never mind. It's nothing. That reminds me, tomorrow's the school festival, isn't it? Oh, wow! I thought the school festival's on a Thursday, not a Wednesday, not a Tuesday. Is your class finished with preparations? It feels kind of nice working with everyone to put all the things together. I hope we all have a fun time tomorrow. Well, I'm going to do some training today, so please excuse me. I gotta hang with Kasumi more if I can, because I think my rank is on 3 with her, or 4. I think it's 3.
Hey.
Hey, you hear we're getting our... You hear who we're getting for our guest this year? Oh, you mean Akechi, right? I kind of saw that coming. Everyone I know voted for him. Didn't you hear? He wasn't going to make any more appearances, though. Why did he agree to come here? It probably has something to do with the Phantom Thieves. Wasn't Akechi going around saying how evil they were before? Oh yeah, that proves they're connected to the school, to our school somehow, then. Hey, you're right. People are catching on, man. Maybe he'll tell us some stuff about this case. No way I'm gonna miss the panel this year. They just say whatever they want with no thought. But for now, we'll just need to endure it. At least until we can get some more intel.
Oh, yes.
I met a friend from college the other day. We got caught up in talking about old times. Some of those old stories sounded too crazy to be true, now that we've got so many years behind us. Sometimes people have a hard time remembering what's real and what's exaggerated. This kind of stuff happens to you guys too, right? But there's a reason for this. This phenomenon has a name too.
How about you?
Alright, Kuruzu-kun. From a psychological standpoint, what's a key reason our memories can differ from reality? Memory bias.
This is it. Right.
Yeah, baby, I know what I'm doing on that one. I didn't cheat on that one. I didn't use no network code. I just figured it out by there. That's right, impressive. It's a type of cognitive bias that can impair or even alter your memories. Specifically, the name of the phenomenon in question is called false memory. Like the name implies, it's a case where our brain may generate memories that simply aren't true. Hey, did you get that question? I wasn't even close. Maybe I should ask if I can borrow his notes.
Nice going.
Wow, you must be really smart to be able to answer that question like that. Yep. I mean, I am at max, and I am erudite when it comes to knowledge, so not too surprising. The difference between inaccurate memories and the facts can lead to a lot of confusion. Still, if your subconscious desires manifest as a memory, I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing. That could be true. False memories, huh? But it's totally real to the person, right? What a strange conception. Hey, I've had those moments like that. Things I think are so real but only turn out to be an imagination. Oh, our grades are out. How'd you do? Damn, I'm dead. Hey, look at that. Look who got the top score. I'm top of the class, baby.
Hey.
That's amazing. Everyone's now gonna have their eyes on you. Oh, this prestigious disguise. This is great. This is great. Got the top score, baby. Ryuji, what do you want? Oh, it's Yusuke. That's a first. Any word from Akechi? Nothing. But tomorrow is the start of the school festival. Will this be okay? If Akechi declines our offer, we won't have a guest. Huh? Is that what you're worried about? I appreciate your concern, but it will be fine. I just need to get Akechi-kun to agree to this somehow. Yep. What's this bastard up to anyways? He hasn't done anything since he said he was going into hiding. I'm not sure. I'll try explaining the circumstances surrounding the school festival to him again. Hopefully he can give me a response by the end of the day. I'll let you know if I make any progress on the front. Oh, wow.
Welcome home.
Welcome, Akechi. What are you doing in my home, bro? I'm home, honey. How you doing?
You're back awfully late.
Sorry, Dad. I was hanging with some friends. Hope that wasn't a
How has
problem.
business been for you lately?
Take a look around. Is the Nijima lady doing well?
Unfortunately, we haven't seen each other lately.
She's been pretty busy, hasn't she?
We had a difference of opinion.
What are your thoughts, Representative Shido?
Ooh,
It doesn't
that was on.
surprise me that people say our country is lethargic. we've let these phantom thieves run amok.
That man's voice.
And because they've targeted only prominent figures, our government leaders have been hesitant to act.
Oh.
I apologize for any concern they may have caused, and will henceforth search for an apt countermeasure.
You can't apologize on behalf of certain people. You don't run shit for the most part. Plus, I love the fact this guy's got an avatar sprite, meaning he's gonna be serving some relevance or importance to the group, to the story.
That politician's really honorable. I like how quick he says he's gonna do everything.
This is an important undertaking, and one I intend to confront with every asset available to me. The selfish criminals enacting this social reform are in fact the ones most deserving of reformation.
How ironic you say that, Shido. How ironic.
Answering to the interests of the people as hastily as possible is my natural duty as a politician.
Which means you already know he's got to be some sort of shady shit.
Man, this guy is admirable.
Rampant political scandals, thieves on the loose. As sad as it is, this is the state of our nation. We must resolve this problem, and I assure the people of this noble country that I will do just that.
Oh shit, that was him! I feel like I met that man before somewhere.
What are you standing there staring off into space for? You're creeping me out.
And me. It's nothing, bro.
I'm not worried or anything. You're just blocking the store entrance.
Sojiro, he's always like that. Can't show his true emotions. It's so crazy.
That politician is honest and carries an overwhelming amount of charisma. It feels like a trustworthy leader for Japan has finally come forth.
Well, I feel like he is not the true state of what he is.
Don't you think, boss?
Sorry, wasn't listening.
Criminals, Well, that must be how he sees it. However, that is ignorant of their true nature.
Oh, what you gonna say about that, Akechi? Don't like politicians?
It isn't about liking or disliking them. It's more about how he suggests the Phantom Thieves be crushed when they've yet to be arrested.
You know what? That is true. This man's already got these guys pleaded guilty and doesn't even know if they're truly guilty or not. He hasn't gotten the facts or the detailed information yet, but it's just already going based around by public media shit and some all stuff like that.
If this Okumura incident was not the Phantom Thieves, if they only change the hearts of criminals, then even though they can't be considered innocent, perhaps my goals are not so different from theirs.
Perhaps, but you choose to work with the law, not against it. Phantom Thieves, as much as I like the Phantom Thieves and join in on this shit, Phantom Thieves go above the law in order to get the evidence they need to prove that the person's guilty. If you have to go above the law, that's kind of implicating that you can't really do the job on the law standpoint. Nah, I wouldn't say, are you a fanboy? I wouldn't say they're innocent.
I knew there was something special about you. Ever since the first time we met, I feel as though I could tell you anything during our conversations. Oh, that reminds me. I've been invited to a panel at Shujin Academy. Wait. I'm sure you know that already.
Yeah, I pretty much got the idea about it.
Considering it's such a good opportunity, I've decided to accept the offer.
Oh, how gracious of you, Akechi, to show up in my school.
Thank you for the coffee. It was delicious.
Glad you liked it.
I'm happy I could see you.
You too, man. Believe it or not, I always do enjoy having conversations with you.
I'll be going now.
That kid was going on about some real complicated stuff. He's probably a fair bit smarter than you, huh? I can't disagree with that. Oh, I didn't notice I had gotten a response from Akechi. He accepted the lecture invitation. I heard. Really? Either way, the real issue is what we do next. The lecture is in the afternoon. the lecture is on the afternoon of the second day, yes? Wait, you're coming to the school festival? It's during my exam week, so I'll be able to go in the afternoon. Can you afford that? Can you afford that distraction? How's your studies going? Decently. Incidentally, will that counselor be at the festival as well? Oh, Dr. Maruki? Probably. I see. Finally, I shall witness his skills for myself. Perhaps I should prepare a gift. They say first impressions aren't everything. Just don't go broke with your gifts, bro. The last time you tried to do presents and gifts, you were broke. You went broke on that. I don't know if he'll ever even be there. If anything gets confirmed, I'll drop you a line. Much obliged. You want to come too, Futaba? Come on, it'll be fun. Seriously? I don't see why not. We should all walk around together tomorrow. That sounds great. I love it. At a time like this? It's the perfect chance for us to relax, though. I don't know if we need to be relaxing right around now. But being all the paranoid and tensed up as shit is not good either. Haru, are you sure you're okay? This seems a little soon. I am, thank you. This is... Your dad passed away like 4 or 5 days ago, and you're already doing stuff like this? This is... I mean, I know your connection wasn't that big, but still. This is just a little... I want to say a little heartless. Crazy. I've just always dreamed of walking around my school festival with friends. That's true, I guess. She finally got some friends now. I suppose if you say it like that, I can resign myself to enjoying our time there too. Thanks, Haru. It's my pleasure. Alright, y'all, so I got two messages up on the board. I'm probably gonna take care of those off screen. I'm probably gonna end today's video with this. So I'm probably going to head off to sleep, get ready for the next day, and going to end the video here. So thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Let me know in the comments what you liked about this video, what you didn't like about this video. Let me know what else you want me to play on here, what else you want me to do on here. I've heard stories that Ruby Arrowfell is going to be coming out pretty soon. I'm probably going to play that game. Genshin Impact had some updates recently, and I haven't touched that game in a good minute. So I probably need to go back to that one soon. And Street Fighter is also coming out soon, so I want to play that game. But until I get any more information about any of these things, we'll keep doing Persona 5 Royal because I do enjoy playing this game. Anyway, that's going to end it for the day, y'all. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And until then, this is KJ signing out. See you all in the next video.